I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Eward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Dory Jackson now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. Or will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get him in rhythm.
He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Ball in left side. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And finally stopped at the 34. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Second and 3 now.
At the Saints' 27-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He skates the defender. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Working inside the red zone. Shot near the goal line. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, here's Shuck. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Sidney Brown makes the play. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
The This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Aints. Finds the in route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Shuck now on first down. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to... before it stopped.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, if they go for another stop on third down.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now he's past the 25. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week.
And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lower the deficit to a single possession. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
King, Phil King!
Hurts on first down. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Second down now, they need 7. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. Some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
And 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shuck now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Olave. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
The Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Catch made. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 16 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Give on second to Kamara. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That one is is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Eagles, first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. And pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, puts him here under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it'll be second down.
Second down and 10.
It's Hurts once again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Hurts yet again. He finds Dotson left side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, the Saints got to it. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Trimmer.
On 1st down, Hurts. And downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
It's his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the pistol, Hurts buying some time drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And the Eagles, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles with a chance to boost their lead. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Great. Set.
Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Shuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Saints working the hurry up here.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shuck now on 1st down. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Ball forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here for the injury, and it's Brandon Cooks who was hurt on the play. He's being tended to.
Okay,
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Shuck's going to throw here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Hits him on the out route. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
18 yards on the play. That's another Saints 1st down.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here. Shuck now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Now that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. Go.
4th down, here's Shuck. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
He's going to have them up to that 23. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. He's back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So a 2-score game here. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's a give inside to Camara. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They all know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just going to give to Camara. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying for it with Shaw. Throw is caught by the back. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
A gain of 16 yards. And
a give right side to Miller. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give to Camara, left side. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Camara. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Trying the air now. Here's Shaw. Taken in by Vele, right side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. There he is on 3rd and short. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
And he's going to fight The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So the offense stays out. Kellen Moore making the call to go for two.
The Saints will line up for the 2.
Right, they're going to throw for it. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. Well, they looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that two-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. It's inside the 10. Finds him over the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Counter give to Kamara. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking to his fullback now. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up. Off the play action. Jump. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Third down. They need 7. To throw again here, it's Chubb. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Handoff here for Miller. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Wow, Brock, that is one of the longest runs I think we're going to see out of a fullback. First down throwing for Hurts. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And the Saints get to it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They run. It's Miller. And he's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Chuck to throw. And be caught by his back. Camaro. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. On play action, here's Shuck. Vacates quickly left side. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. That's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score with his legs.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
He has it, and he's short of the end zone. They wanted that field goal. Hurts on first down. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
That's caught for the first. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And again, here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. and 10 at the 21-yard line.
180.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hurts yet again. Now he takes it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get to.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. Go.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they are tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
And 10 yards.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. On 1st down, Hurts. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has it in close. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Braden Mann will kick it away. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Saints come marching onto the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And that one's going to hit the turf.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Shuck getting his guys in the hurry up. Looking on 1st down. And Willie, oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Here he is to throw. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long.
And it's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get